This film, 300 miles above the Earth, photographed by your government with your astronauts superintending the whole thing.
The sun is and it's rising, trying to take us all. There's a fire between us, so where is your God? There's a fire between us. I can't get off the carousel. I can't get off the carousel. I can't get off the carousel. I can't get off this world. The singing taste on the barbie jokes, the images of fascist votes. Beat me up 'cause I can't breathe. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space, It's time to terminate the great wide world. Morbid fascinations, television takes control. Decimation, different races fall. Electronic information tampers with your soul. There's a fire between us, so where is your God? There's a fire between us. I can't get off the carousel. I can't fall off this world. The singing taste on the velvet jokes, images of fascist votes. Beat me up 'cause I can't breathe. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space, intergalactic crash. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space, intergalactic crash.
There was something out there that was close enough to be observed, and what could it be?
Traveling alongside Apollo 11 was a mysterious object, like this one filmed on a later mission. If the object wasn't part of Apollo's rocket, it could be only one thing: a UFO. Clear view of the UFO. The crew were wary of reporting it to mission control.
Now, obviously, the three of us were not going to blurt out, "Hey, Houston, we got something moving alongside of us, and we don't know what it is. You know, can you tell us what it is?" We weren't about to do that, because we know that those transmissions would be heard by all sorts of people, and who knows what somebody would have demanded that we turn back because of aliens or whatever the reason is. So we didn't do that.
Exclusive interview. Colonel Cooper spoke for the first time on television about his encounters with UFOs.
I've read about this incident you had in 1951, and you said you saw literally hundreds of unidentifiable flying objects.
Yes, they were flying quite high. How high we couldn't tell because we couldn't get anywhere near their altitude. But they were either very large craft way up or smaller craft still well above what we could get to.
For a day and a half, all of this happened. But then no one wanted to talk about it.
Well, we sent a report forward on it, and the answer that finally came back months later was they were probably high-flying
We've
C-5.
seen the photographs and heard the stories of what some say is evidence of UFOs. Now a group of scientists, former Air Force and FAA officials, is lending its voice to the argument that we are not alone. Dr. Stephen Greer heads up the Disclosure Project, a group that compiles information from people who say they've encountered extraterrestrial forms of life.
We can establish through this testimony that these objects of extraterrestrial origin have
It's
been
going on in this film, 300 miles above the Earth, photographed by your government with your astronauts superintending the whole thing.
Charlie, completely unzoomed, and you see the full extent of the pattern.
Columbia, Houston, that's a much better view, a lot more contrast visible.
It's not an infrequent occurrence out there. They happen quite often.
There were probably 1,500 reported cases